guys? We're back for another Dokkan battle video. Today, we are looking at the new LR Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Gohan. I am definitely very pleased that this is the new LR. This is the 100th LR, right? It does make sense because the first ever LR was a free-to-play Super Saiyan Goku. First summonable LR was Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Now 100th LR, right, is a Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Gohan. They've got a lot of sort of like Dokkan original in this card as well. So I do think that this unit is basically a good sign for the future, right? I think pretty much they're very basic, but they should be really quite good. So let's just go ahead and jump in. So initially we're at what, 137k defense. Now they get defense, right? At the start of turn, on orb, on super attack, and on 18 key super attack. So let's go ahead and put them in slot 1. They have 6 out of 7 with the Goku and Gohan exchange unit. Yep, we have everything activated except for legendary power. So if you click their links for me one more time. Their link set is Golden Warrior, All in the Family, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, right? So they're designed to work perfectly with this Goku and Gohan here. Now let's look at their defense, because we got, what, 8 orbs before? So they jump up to 172k. So with every orb they get 5% attack, 5% defense, and 5% crit chance. And then they shoot out a 9.11? Okay. Alright, so they do a 9.11. Now, we didn't see it right there, but they had a guaranteed additional super coming in. Because they get a guaranteed additional super. Yep, that's fine. They get a guaranteed additional super when they get 20 key or more, or when we do their active skill. So that's already they're looking insane. Now, their defense, it's going to be hard to just, like, see it with our eyeballs, right? Like, exactly how good their defense is. But, I mean, they're getting 58% on super attack. Then they're getting 58% on their 18-key super. Then they're getting 30% on their 18-key super attack effect. And then 30% from their 12-key super attack effect. So, it's like, when all is said and done, they're 500k defense plus, shooting out, like, a 9 million attack stat, and then they're going to have another additional that's at like 5 or 6 million or something like that. So this unit is looking ridiculously powerful with their very like basic traditional link set too. They're going to be looking very good. Okay, so we could put them in slot 1 right here. We want to with the exchange unit. Yeah, that's 6 out of 7. The exchange. No, the STR. The STR. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so I guess if you get the physical orbs on the left, that's probably going to be the most orbs we can get on the turn. 7? Perfect, yeah, let's grab that. So there's 7 orbs. What does their defense jump up to right here? Basically 200k. Oh my god, they're so good. Okay. The problem with this unit is that, like, right here at the start of this showcase, it's going to be difficult to actually see how good this character is, because they're going to kill these bosses in one super attack when they have a guaranteed additional coming in right afterwards, right? So there's the 10.2, but again, they have a guaranteed additional coming in. So, yep, goodbye. You're just instantly eradicated. They're looking quite good. Now, one of the big things about this unit, too, remember they do have their active skill, which we can do after 5 turns have passed, and there's one enemy who's under 59% HP, or once we're 7 turns into the fight, and there is an enemy that's 7 turns into the fight and we're over 58% HP. So I do like their active skill condition. Right now, I'm definitely like in the mindset of I'm thinking of a lot of this stuff in sort of like red zone fights, right? And I see their active skill being like very free in red zone fights. Like the point of it is you want to use it against AGL Broly, the toughest fight in the game. You use their active skill, they get guaranteed crits for the turn, and then they triple or quadruple super attack even after that, right? Just doing like all of Broly's health basically in like 1 turn. So their active skill is going to be like a mega killer. So like right here, we're able to use it because it's turn 5. I guess we might as well just go ahead and pop this. What is their defense? Actually, no, their defense was debuffed. They got debuffed by that AGL Goku, so it doesn't matter. Sure, let's just go ahead and play this active skill right here. Because we could probably see if they've got a KO screen, like how it looks as well. All right, it's not the audio. Never mind. Yeah. Okay. Well. All right, man. Anyway, yeah, cool. I do love the effect. They still got like the cell blowing up effect in there. Okay, is this the KO screen right here? Oh, that's too clean. Yes. All right, nice. So like that essentially, for the most part, is just a Dokkan original animation, right? Like, you know, there was definitely the reference of like Cell blowing up and sort of like the Kamehameha moving forward. That's, you know, just from the anime. But for the most part, I mean, this unit, like a lot of their animations is pretty much just taken, like Dokkan has made it up. So that's definitely a good sign, because they did do the LR Tech Gogeta, his 12 key animation from last year. It's like the initial shot, his face looks horrible, but then like as it continues on, like it looks fine. So it's good to see that, you know, I think they are really nailing a lot of this sort of like Dokkan original animations. And if they're going to be dropping a lot more units like this, not necessarily straight from the anime itself, like lifted, definitely a good sign for Dokkan in the future. All right, so I think on this next turn, this is probably going to be the first opportunity we'll see where they'll be able to actually do their guaranteed additional super. I hope. I hope. I think we should live this right here. This Goku's gotten a couple of stacks, and yeah, we're okay. Okay, so why don't we... Okay, let's play around. Let's do orb changing on this turn, too. So start, like... Yeah, start with the STR one, and then, like, work, like, an opposite. So STR, then physical, then int, then tech. And this will be good, because we can see what happens once they get, like, a full nasty field of orbs. So one thing that's very important to remember about this, right, is that they get 5% attack, defense, and crit chance per key sphere. So what's the most we can get? That's, what, 19 right there? Can we, like, hold to the left? 20. Perfect. 20. Okay. At 20 orbs, they have a 100% chance to crit. So they're guaranteed critting on this turn right here. Let's take a look at what their defense jumps up to. I'm just curious. 224k. Okay, that's certainly not the craziest, but once they get all their defensive buffs, they're, you know, shooting past 500k, 600k, whatever. The only thing is, giving them all those orbs, they're probably not even going to be able to get their guaranteed additional. We're going to get the guaranteed additional one day. One day it will actually be able to proc. Okay, perfect. Now guaranteed additional super at 7 million additional. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, they're looking pretty good. It's hard to say exactly how good they are, because certainly this is a unit I feel like a lot of the times you're not going to be running in slot 1, right? Like, I don't think this is a slot 1 character. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop that for sure. I don't think we're going to be using this character as a slot 1 for the most part. So with that, yeah, that does limit them a little bit from being like, oh yeah, they're the best ever, right? Because it's like, with the 7th anniversary LRs, for the most part, in most content, you can get away with them in slot 1, which is, I think, one thing that really pushes them up really high. But I think that this Goku and Gohan, depending upon any given situation, they're definitely going to be at or above the level of a lot of other top units like STR Kaioken, LR Goku and Piccolo, the EZA Super Saiyan 4s, right? A lot of these types of characters... yeah, just leave that Gohan right there. A lot of these types of characters, I think that this Goku and Gohan's performance should be somewhere in there. But definitely this LR Goku and Gohan, I think with the way their link set is constructed, I feel like it's going to be a lot easier to run them on, you know, potentially like Kamehameha, Goku family, Super, like these types of teams. It's going to be easier to run them with these characters than it would be to run, say, STR Kaioken Goku, right? Who, he doesn't quite work quite as well. Although he gives himself so much ki and he's creating orbs and, you know, he's got the 50% chance to crit. He is still ridiculously powerful as well, but I like this LR. I think they're pretty good. They're definitely going to work very well with this Goku and Gohan unit right here. I just think if they give us AGL, LR Gohan's EZA next week, like, things change a lot. We can put them in slot 1. Okay, so this is only 4 orbs. This is good. So this will be a turn. Let's see what happens when we, you know, get shafted on orbs. I'm fine with that. So let's see. So they're what? 24, 23, 21, 20. We're at what, 19 keys? So we're just 1 key shy of their guaranteed additional. So again, this is a good turn to see right here. is what we'll do. Basically, when they're not like perfectly, you know, with like a million orbs. They'll take damage at the start because they're getting all of it on super. Still 8.5, okay. But the biggest thing is you want to get that 20 key, right? Because once you get the guaranteed additional super, that's where their damage is going to be coming up big time. Man, this unit. Yeah, they're somewhere in there. One last thing to talk about with them before we finish up is their leader skill is good in that it's Goku family and Kamehameha, right, categories, but the problem is that I don't think 4 key and 150% as a leader skill is quite good enough these days to run. So remember that if you're pulling this unit, you're not really pulling them in the fashion of going for them as like a leader unit. It's just they're going to look really good along with the STR Goku and Gohan, I'm thinking. As it's the way they're going to look really helpful, especially because they're on the Goku and Gohan's 200% leader skill as well, right? So let me know what you guys think of the LR Tech Super Saiyan Goku and Gohan. I'm fairly impressed. I need to get a lot more use out of them first to sort of see, but I could certainly see this unit competing for potentially like that 3rd best unit in the game spot. But it's a huge jumbled mess, I think, with the way the meta is currently, with not really that many good teams existing for a lot of these characters, and a lot of characters are just sort of in limbo at the moment. But this unit is definitely very, very powerful, and I know that their banner is going to be better than a typical LR banner. You want to keep that in mind too. So let me know what you guys think of LR Tech Super Saiyan Goku and Gohan. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.